Hello, sir. My name is Prasanna Karn, and this is my assignment of the object oriented programming. I've completed this assignment in IntelliJ, and this is my code. Now I'm gonna fill this form. I've already filled my personal details over here, and I've also read this one, so I'm just gonna click yes. Now, starting with the requirements one, LBU graphics.jar properly added to project, so in your project. As you can see here, LBU graphics is being extended by the Turtle graphics class over here. Sorry. So I'm just gonna click yes. And now project contains main class.java sets of LBU graphics correctly by extending LBU graphics, or you have moved on and done this in Turtle graphics.java, and you have made an object of this main class.java. Okay, I'm just gonna show you this one. I have created a main class which has an object named as Turtle graphics, and that object is being used to extend the LBU graphics into a different file. So I'm just gonna click yes, and then moving on to the correctly call the LBO graphics about method, and the total animation is displayed. So your code and then show it running. Okay, in this switch case, the first case is about, and it checks the string value about, and then it calls the about function or method, which directly came from the LBO graphics. Now I'm gonna run this code, and I'm gonna write about. As you can see, the turtle draws the OOP logo, and also I've written a code where this turtle writes my surname. As you can see here. Okay, so I'm gonna click yes, and now main class.java has a main method which creates an object of turtlegraphics.java, and then all further processing is done from this object. Okay, I'm gonna show this one too. So this is my class, main class turtle graphics, and it extends the LBO graphics, but each and every code after this line happens inside of this turtle graphics sorry, class. And the last question of the requirements one, the about method is called, and the OOP animation appears when the user type about into the text field or clicks the OK button. So in your code and show the total animation in response by trying the about. Okay, I've already showed this one, but again, over here from line number 29 to 31, this case is the part of the code which calls the about function, which writes the OOP logo and all, and my surname also. I'm just gonna rerun this. I'm gonna write about, and this time I'm gonna click OK button, and still the turtle writes the OOP logo and also my surname, which is Kern. Okay, now moving on to the requirements too. I'm just gonna click yes, and then I've already read this one, this all text, and then let's just jump to the question. Now, the first question is pen down command working. We will see if it works in a moment. So in your code, okay, I'm gonna show you the pen down command. Yeah, over here. This is my pen down command, and it checks the pen down string, and then this is a set pen state function, sorry, method, which only takes boolean value as in parameter, and then this display message is just a message box for the user to get the information about pen is down or pen is up. Now move command works. You can take this if it works with without or with a parameter. So your code and then show the turtle moving in response. User typing move. If you can also input a parameter, take this and move on to the next question. Okay. So my move command is over here, just below the pen down, and it takes the parameter over here in the param, this argument, and then this forward integer dot pairs int param. This changes the this line changes the value to the integer so the code can understand it. I'm gonna rerun this and I'm gonna write move. Let's suppose 100. My bad. As you can see, the turtle draws a line. Move command works with a parameter and can be move and can move the turtle by the amount type. So in your code and then show turtle moving by move 100. Okay, I just showed you guys. Now reverse command works. You can tick this if it works without or with a parameter. So your code and then show the turtle moving in response to the user typing reverse. The turtle must be pointing in the same direction it was before the command was issued at the end. Again, tick and move to the next question if you can input a parameter. Okay, now I have to write the reverse command. Reverse, and then I have to enter a parameter, let's suppose 100, and the turtle is still facing down, and the turtle is in the original position. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna take yes. Now reverse command works with a parameter and can be moved by the and can move the turtle by the amount typed. So in your code, then show turtle moving by typing reverse 100. So I just showed you guys, and let me just again show you the reverse command in my code. So over here, as you can see from line 58 to 61, this is my reverse command, and it just acts like a move command, but I have a small change over here in this minus sign in front of the integer. So yeah, it just does the same work as the move command, but in the reverse order. Now left command works. You can tick this if it works without or with a parameter. So your code, tick and move to the next question if you can input a parameter. Okay. So over here is my left command, and it does almost a similar work as in the reverse and the move command, where it takes the parameter and then this part changes that into the uh, integer value so the code can understand it. Okay, yes. And then in this one, left command works with the parameter and can we rotate the turtle by amount type. Okay, so yeah, I have to so in a code, then show the turtle moving by typing left 90 and move 100. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's write left 90 and now move 100. Okay, now again, right command works. You can tick if this work without a parameter. So in your code and tick the okay, yeah, same type of question. I'm gonna show you the right command. It is just like the left command. Okay, and now wait a minute. So I'm gonna take yes, and then in the next question I have to turn right 90 degree and then move 100. Okay, right 90 and now move 100. Okay, yes, and now pen up command working. Type pen up and then write 90 and move 100. If all is working with parameters, you should see an end save with the turtle on the bottom left and the pointing left. Okay, I have to write pen up and then write 90 and move 100. first I'll write pen up, and as you can see here, the message is shown here over here, pen is up, so it won't draw. And now after that I have to write 90 and move 100. Write 90, turtle is facing the right side, and then move 100. Okay, as you can see here, the line is not being drawn over here because the pen is up. And according to the question, it fulfills. So I'm just gonna write. I'm just gonna take yes. Sorry. And then at least four color commands such as red command working. So it working by typing pen down, then red, then move 100. The turtle should move further left and draw a red line. So all four of your colors show in your code. Okay. At first, I'm gonna show this in my code. As you can see here, the red is over here, the command for the red color, and just above that there is a color command for the green color. Just above that there is a command for the blue color, and also white color over here, and also the black color. But I'm not gonna use the black color because the UI is black and it won't it won't make a sense. Okay, so at first I have to write pen down, then red, and move 100, and I have to do that for four colors. Okay, I've written pen down, and as you can see here, the pen is down, so it will draw. The message is shown, and now I have to write. Let me just check again. Red and then move 100. Red, move 100. As you can see here, the red line is drawn. Now with the blue color, blue and move 100. Now again the blue color appears here, and then green and move 100, and at last white, move 100. As you can see here, all the four colors are here: red, blue, green, white, and the turtle is in the left corner of the screen. Okay, clear command working. So in your code and so it clearing the display, the turtle should be on the far left of the clear display. Okay, let me just show you my clear command at first. Okay, just in the second case, I have written the clear command, which checks this clear checks the string which is being input which is being entered by the user, and then this clear function is being called by the LBU graphics. Now I'm gonna write clear in the screen. As you can see, the screen is empty and the turtle is in the left position of the screen, left corner. Yeah. So now I'm gonna take yes, and reset command working. Type right, then move 100. So a line is drawn, then type reset. The turtle should return to the center and point down. So in your code, okay. At first I have to show the reset command. Okay, over here, reset command is over here, and I have also added a message which says display message canvas reset to default state, and I have also chosen the default setting for the pen is red, and then width of the pen is 1, and also the pen down. So I have written this in another part of the code, but I'm going to run this one at first. So at in the question there is saying type right and then move 100. Okay, I'm gonna type right, and I'm gonna give the value, let's suppose 180, and then I'm gonna move 100. As you can see, the line is being drawn, and then now I will use a reset command. Yeah, so the message is over here, and the turtle is facing down with his with and it is in the original position. So I'm gonna tick yes, and now moving on to the requirements 3, validating commands. Okay, Now reports invalid commands. Type XXX and it should report that it is an invalid command. So in your code and so it detecting an invalid command. Okay. Over here. So except any of these cases, if anything else is being written by the user, then the default setting, which is display message unknown command, this is being um, this is being displayed in the screen, and this CMD is the exactly the same command which is being entered by the user at the time. So for an example, I'm gonna show you over here. Let's say XXX again, one X unknown command and XXX. Yeah, so yes, and detects valid commands with missing parameters. Type move with no parameter. It should report that there is a missing parameter. So in your code and so it detecting a missing parameter. Okay, for the move command, right? So I'm gonna go up, and over here is my okay. Over here is my move command, and it should always enter a parameter, otherwise it won't work. For example, let's say move, but I will not give the parameter, so it displays missing parameter. And now detects non-numerical parameters. For example, type move XSS with non-numerical parameter. It should report a missing parameter to the user. Okay, I'm gonna type sorry move XXX invalid number format. Yeah, it detects the parameter is missing and it's not a number, so it detects that. I'll also show you in the code. Over here I have created a catch where number format exception, and this displays a message if the number is not sorry, the parameter is not a number. And yeah, now bounce parameter, for example, you could show that you cannot move the turtle off the screen or make it wrap onto the other side, and or so you can pass negative number and excessively large number, so in your code and so your program reporting to this user. Okay, let's suppose I'm gonna write move minus 100. So it detects a parameter cannot be negative, and let's suppose I have a very large value. Okay, so my code detects the parameter cannot be negative, but it can accept the large values, and also it can go under the screen. So yeah, now let's move to the requirements for saving and loading. Okay, now moving on to the requirements for it is saying save command works to save an image, draw something with the commands, so in your code and draw something and save it. Okay, open in the image paint package. Okay, let me run this code at first. And I'm gonna draw, let's say, a square with parameter 100. Okay, it is doing the hover feature. Now I'm gonna save this, save image, and I'm gonna save this image in disk C, turtle saves, and I'm gonna rename this as square. As you can see, it is saying image saved successfully, and the code for the save image is over here. Private void save image. I have used the try and catch rule. and then the case for the save is right here. Case save image. It calls the method save image from here. And now, yeah, I'm gonna take this yes, and then moving on to the next question. Load command works. Clear the screen and then open up your image on the turtle display. Okay, at first I'm gonna show the load command. So just below the save image, I have created a case load image, and then it checks save warning, which we will see in a minute, and then load image method is being called over here, and yeah, here is a private void load image, and just like save image, I've also implemented the try and catch rule, and yeah, that's it. Now okay, I'm gonna clear the screen. I'm gonna reset the turtle. Now I'm gonna load the image. This is the warning which I was talking about, and if I say no, okay, open image, square, open. As you can see, this is my original turtle, and then this is the turtle from the last image, and the square is over here. And I can also open this in my file. So for example, um, okay, here is a square image which I have just saved a minute ago, and I'm gonna open this in Paint. So as you can see here, this is the turtle and this is the square image which I was talking about. Now, um, okay, load image also works, and okay, I'm gonna show something. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw a line maybe. Okay, move 150, let's say. Turtle gonna move 150. As you can see, what's saying load command works. Clear the screen and then open up your image on the turtle display. So in your code, draw something and save it. Clear the screen and then open up your image on the turtle display. Okay, now I have done this and I'm gonna save this image again. Save image, and I'm gonna rename this. I'm gonna choose the file. Okay, turtle saves, and I'm gonna rename this as square line. Image saved successfully. I'm gonna clear the screen. I'm gonna reset the turtle, and I'm gonna load the image. No, and then I'm gonna open this image over here. Turtle saves, square line, open. As you can see, this is my first turtle. This is my second turtle. Sorry, this is my second turtle, and this is the original turtle right now. Everything is opened, and yeah, that's why I tick the yes. And now save all commands previously typed as a text file. So in your code, draw something and save the commands. So the commands in the text editor. Okay, I'm gonna do that. First, I'm gonna run this. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Let's say I'm gonna make a square of 200. Let's say it is going outside, but yeah, it's a square. Um, okay, I'm gonna reset this, and I'm gonna draw, let's say right 90, and I'm gonna change the color to the blue. I'm gonna move this to 200. Yeah. Now I'm gonna save the commands. Save commands. Now I'm gonna save this command over here, turtle saves, and I'm gonna write the name. Wait a minute. I'm gonna write the name first command. Save. As you can see, command saved, and then I'm gonna and what's the requirement? Commands field to type as a text file. So in your code, draw something and save the commands. So the commands in a text editor. Okay, in my code, this is the code for the save command. Just below the load commands, sorry, just below the load image, and then here's the case for the save commands. Now I'm gonna show this as a text editor. First commands, notepad. As you can see, I just did the square 200, reset, right 90, blue, and move 200. And these are the commands which made this possible. So yeah, I'm gonna take yes, and then load a text file of commands and executes them. Use the commands saved in previous section. So in your code, draw something and save commands, clear the image, run the save commands to show the image is recreated from their commands. The commands should be displayed either in the text field or on the console. Okay, let me read this one more time. Loads a text file of commands and executes them. Use the commands saved in the previous section. So in your code, draw something and save the commands, clear the image, run the saved commands to show the image is recreated from the commands. The commands should be displayed either in the text field. Okay, you may want to use Java Textera so the user can see all the commands. So you save those that have passed through text field, or you can echo them to console. let me let me do this now. I'm gonna save this command. Okay, this command is already saved. Now I'm gonna clear the screen. I'm gonna reset the turtle, and I'm gonna load command. Okay, no, and I'm gonna open that command. First command, open. As you can see, it is making this square, and now it's gonna turn blue and move to the move 100. Sorry, move 200 in this direction. Yeah, this command is loaded, and now let's say I'm gonna move again right to the 90, and I'm gonna change the pen color to the green, and I'm gonna move to 100. Yeah, the turtle is over here, and now I'm gonna save this command as well. Save command. I'm gonna save this in the same position, sorry, same file, and then I'm gonna write here second command. Now I'm gonna clear this, reset the turtle, and I'm gonna load command. No, and then here's the second command, open. As you can see, it draws the first command as well as the second command. That was the first command, and then this is the second command. It will run this time. Okay, yeah. Now I'm gonna take yes, and then a warning is displayed somewhere console, etc. dialog box if the current image is not saved and the display is not affected until the user answer. So in your code, draw something and then uh, try and clear the warning. Okay, to show the warning. My bad. Wait a minute. I'm gonna just show the error box. To save the image, this is the code, and to solve the error handling, I have used error handling, and by displaying message error saying type message, and then same goes to the load command, fail to load image if something went wrong, and again to the save command, fail to save commands, and then same for the load commands. Yeah. And this is a check save warning, which is like a pop-up menu which shows the current work is not saved, or do you want to save or not, and all that. Now I would like to uh, show the pop-up menu. Save image, that's all, and there was the one pop-up menu, and let's say I'm gonna write clear, reset, and I'm gonna load image. So this is the warning pop-up menu which says current work not saved, do you want to save? And the user can choose yes or no either. If I choose yes, then it's gonna save the image, and okay, sorry, and if I just choose load image, and if I choose no, then it's gonna open the image. So that's the difference. Okay, now the last question for requirements 4. A warning is displayed using a GUI box if the current image is not saved, as I've just shown this, and the display is not affected until the user answer. So in your code, draw something and then try and clear this. So the warning. Okay, I just shown this part of the code. So yeah. Now moving on to the requirements 5, inheritance. Override the about method so that it still does the same dance but appends a message that contains your name. So in your code, so the new about method working. Okay, I've already done this and I've already talked about this. Okay, but still, I'm just gonna rerun this code and I'm gonna show that part again. So this is the about, and the turtle draws the OOP logo, and it also draws my name. My name is too long to draw, so I chose not to draw my name, but just my surname, which is Karn. So the total does that. Yeah, and to show that in code, as you can see here, this override and then public void about. This calls the super.about function from the LBU graphics, and then this about function has the OOP logo which Turtle draws, um, this one, and then to write this KARN, my surname, I have used this whole part of the code where I have manually adjusted the angle and the amount of movement the turtle does. For K, to write the K, I have written up to from here. Oh, my bad. I was looking over here. From here to here to write the K, and then same goes to A, from here to here, and then same goes to print R, and then same goes to print N. And then this super dot reset resets the turtle to its original position, which is over here. So yeah, I'm gonna take yes, Now implemented a square length command. Turtle should wander around the edge of the square and return to its original position. So it working. So in your code, how you did this? Okay. So in my code, here is the say sorry square command. Wait a minute. Okay. So here's the to draw a square command from line 181 up to line 201. So what I've done here is I've created a function, a method where it takes two integers, but you can also write just one integer. So you can so the code is so the code can run with only one value, and I have repeated this for loop. So the turtle just hovers around the square and just not and to not to write anything, I have set the pen state as false. And now let me just do this. I'm gonna clear, and then I'm gonna okay. So turtle is in its original position. So I'm just gonna write the square. Let's see, 100. Okay, my bad. This happened because the pen was down. Sorry, pen was up. So I'm gonna do the pen down, and then I'm gonna reset the turtle, and now I will make a square of 100 parameter. As you can see, the turtle makes a square and then again hovers it. So I'm going to take yes, and then about this RGB color command that takes three parameters. Okay, I have done this one, two, and okay, wait a minute, where's my code? Yeah, I've created this over here, and then public void RGB exception. And now to run this one, I'm sorry, I'm just lost. There is too much code, and yeah, there's the case for pen color, and it just chooses the color. And I have also used the trim function, sorry, trim method, which the work of the trim method I will show you in a minute. Okay, let's say I want to enter a color. I'm gonna reset the turtle, and I'm gonna write the pen color as 125 comma 200 comma 155. These are three different colors for RGB, which is red, blue, and green. And now I'm gonna okay. My bad. It's pencolor, and 125 comma 200 comma let's say 145. And now the pen color is set to RGB 125, 200, and 145. Now I'm gonna move the turtle, let's say 200. As you can see, there is a color appeared in the screen, which is kind of light green. And I'm gonna turn the turtle. Okay, I'm gonna reverse the turtle at first, uh, 200, and then I'm gonna turn the turtle left, left 90, and I'm gonna again enter the RGB colors, pen, color, let's say 100, 200, and 255. Now again the data over here changed according to the user, which is me right now, and then I'm gonna move let's say 200. As you can see, the different kind of blue color appeared right now. And yeah, that's the code for the RGB. I've done this one too, so I'm gonna say yes. And now about the pen width. Pen width command that alters the pen width for all further drawing operations. So in your code, so the new command working. Okay, I'm not gonna clear anything right now, but I'm just gonna enter pen width. Let's say 20. Pen width set to 20, and then I'm gonna run this. Let's say move um, 50. As you can see, the width of the pen is increased. This is the thin line and this is the thick line. So yeah, this also works, and I'm going to show you in the code. Yeah, over here. This is the case for the pen width, and it takes an integer, and then that integer also changes into, sorry, that string is also changed into integer, and then set stroke width. This all is directly taken from the LBU graphics. So yes, and then a triangle of one size and command that draws an equilateral triangle. So in your code, so the new triangle command working, you do not have to you do not have the turtle move over the triangle. That would be worth additional marks below. Okay, in my code there is a triangle case, yeah, over here. This is the case for the both of the triangle, and I'm gonna show both of them with one side and with three different sides. So if there is a if else condition and there is a break statement to get out of this case. And my triangle is okay over here. Here's the private void draw triangle in size, and then in start x, get x, and then angle. You can also enter the angle, or it can decide on its own. I'm gonna draw this without clearing this for now. Or okay, I'm gonna set the pen width to 1. Okay, let me just refresh it because it's too much crowded over here. Mess up, my bad. Triangle with the same side, suppose let's say 50. As you can see, it draws a triangle with, this is an equilateral triangle with the same side. And I can draw this again, like I'm gonna reset this, and then I'm gonna draw a triangle, let's say 100. My bad, my spelling was wrong. Yeah, it draws an equilateral triangle, and I'm gonna take yes. Now the last question is triangle with three different side. Okay, the code for the triangle three different side is over here, and the case is same, but I've just created uh, two different version of the triangle which uses the same case. Up to here, and I have used if statements. So if the user input any other values than the positive integer, then these errors will shown to the users. I'm gonna clear this. I'm gonna reset triangle. I'm gonna enter the areas, sides. So let's suppose 50, 60, and 70. Okay, this is a different one. This is not an equilateral triangle, but this is a different triangle from before. I'm gonna draw it again. I'm gonna reset the turtle, and then triangle. I'm gonna write 100, 200, and 300. My bad, my spelling was wrong. triangle. Okay, I guess it is capping my input. Let's say I'm going to draw 55, 45, and then 75. Okay, so there was a limit due to this trim function over here, so I could not write too many high values. So yeah, that's why it was showing an invalid triangle size. And now as I've entered below 100 values, this another triangle is formed from the same spot, and the total is over here. So I'm going to take yes, and things that are not a specific requirement on the marketing scheme. Anything else to add? um, I've just created the program as I understood and as I could. I have not created any extra features right now, but yeah, I have worked a lot in this, and this is my code. Thanks for doing this demo. You can now initially submit. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna post this YouTube in YouTube, and then I'm gonna copy the link and yeah, post this over here. I have shown this form in the demo. Yes. I have put my name and group in the readme.md root 12 character. Okay, yes. I have explained my code in this demo. Yes. And I will submit this form now, upload my YouTube demo, and then come back and edit my form to pass. Okay, yes. Thank you for watching this presentation.